What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Love Drive. We will be live just after 8 p.m. Eastern. Countdown's not working right now, so y'all will just have to believe. We will see you very soon. We'll be be live just after 8 p.m. Eastern, probably closer to 8:10 p.m. So grab a drink, go to the washroom, bio break, do whatever you need, and we will be ready to draw some prizes in the next few minutes. Stick around. It's the Love Drive. I am so tired, guys. What's up? How y'all doing? If I can have energy right now, you guys can have energy right now. If the people that have been taking chainsaws and cleaning up trees all over the Maritimes this past week can have energy right now, you can have energy right now. This is the Maritime Love Drive, ladies and gentlemen. What is up? My name is Brandon. You guys know me as Hops and Heiser. And this is the Love Drive. This is a 1 week old brainchild after some absolute devastation throughout the Maritimes. Hurricane Fiona came through, did her thing, and tore PEI apart. But in tearing the province apart, it brought together an insane Canadian community of disc golfers showing their empathy, showing their love, showing their generosity to come out here and do up just one of the biggest fundraisers I've ever seen. We're going to talk about some numbers. We're going to talk about some totals in a little bit. But we're going to get going right away because we have, at my last count, 120 prizes to give out from our ticket draw. And then we've also got some prizes to give away live. We have 10 one-year UDESK Pro memberships to give away live. We've got a Grip EQG 2 bag from Jane Anderson Renton that we're going to give away live to someone viewing. And we've also got a beautiful Paul Macbeth 4-claw buzz donated by Kim Scott Wood that we're also going to be giving away live on this stream. And if you guys are watching and you didn't have a chance to buy tickets, well, guess what? You do have a chance to win some cool stuff. Don't have to donate, just participate. Give some shout outs in the chat. Say hello. Tell us where you're from, across Canada, in the United States, wherever you're from. Thank you so much for being here. If you look below on the scrolling bar, there is a link, maritimediscgolf@gmail.com. If you guys do want to donate, we're still taking donations throughout the stream via PayPal, via e-transfer, if you are in Canada. So hit that up if you haven't had a chance. No suggested amount. You do whatever your heart desires, Mike Herrera. But this is all going to the Maritime Disc Golf Association. And they have created a relief fund group of dedicated individuals spread out throughout the affected areas. And their plan as a team is to take this money in and then assess where it goes. They actually had a teams meeting the other night. I saw some of their planning in the chat. They're planning where areas need things more urgently and really working with the community to decide how this money can be used the best. Speaking of this money, folks, we didn't raise like $2,000. We didn't raise like $3,000. We didn't raise $5,000. We raised over $20,000 in ticket sales, ladies and gentlemen. $20,000. That is 20,000 in 5 days. Blown away. Blown away is just beyond. I'm beyond blown away. It's insane. So thank you guys so much for that. 808. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get started with the prize draw. I'm gonna explain how this is gonna work. We're gonna draw the first, let's say, 10, 20 prizes. Then we'll bring on a guest, talk to them for a little bit, draw some more prizes. That's going to be our theme throughout the night. Hang out in the chat. The link to donate is below, folks. It's maritimediscgolf@gmail.com. That is maritimediscgolf@gmail.com. And our next online Disc Golf Valley event, folks, is next Friday evening. Next Friday evening for Friday Night Flights. So join us back then. Brantford represent, Canada represent, Moncton I see, Amherst, Nova Scotia. So many good places. So here's how it's going to work, folks. I got all these tools up around me. This is going to be our main draw screen tonight. We've got the prize list right here. You can see it scrolling up and down there. We've got my iPad with pictures of all the wonderful prizes on it. I've also got another computer over here to help me write down the numbers, just to make sure that I write down our numbers as we draw them on random so that I don't forget them, mix them up. We're set. I'm not going to refresh for certificates or anything like that. You guys are going to trust me. This is a charity fundraiser. And what we're going to do is we're going to draw 10 numbers at a time. After we draw those 10 numbers at a time, we will call out who the prize winners was of those, and we will show a couple of those prizes, some of the more feature ones, up on the screen here. So that's how it's going to work. We are not going to wait, folks. We're going to get rolling, and we are starting tonight. First prize of the night, one of our biggest prizes, ladies and gentlemen, a full-size disc golf park basket. That is prize number 1. We got some huge prizes scattered throughout the night. Every prize is amazing. Some incredible packs from people. Some of my friends from the States ship stuff to me so that I can give it away to you guys. Just amazing. Thank you guys so much. So let's get rolling. We are going to do our first 10 numbers. Works like this. We draw 10 numbers. We go back. We see the 10 numbers that are typed in. I do a quick find to find the winner. We'll put that winner's name in after, and all is gravy. Let's make this happen, folks. We have a total of 5,920 tickets. 5920. And we're going to get started now. First 10 numbers between 1 and 5,920. $51.99. $5.96. $38. See, they are really random. $53.43. $53.21. $3.33. $34.60. 3 more. $21.28. $58.62. And last but not least, for this first 10 prizes, $44.03. $44.03, there's our first 10 numbers, ladies and gentlemen, here on the sheet. Starting with number $51.99. And the winner, $51.99, Mr. Paul Rietz. Paul Rietz, congratulations. You have won yourself a full-size disc golf park basket. Dang, sir. We got some other amazing prizes in here. We've got a 6-disc premium package going to ticket $5.96. Number $5.96 is Johnny Furlong Bolton. Congratulations, Mr. Johnny Bolton. I bet he'll be able to dye some of those beautiful TSA discs up nice. Number 38, a Nebula Praxis donated by Clayton Beddington. And number 38, oh, no, 38. There we go. Sean Graydon. Hey, that's my cousin. Or brother. Cousin. Sean Graydon, my brother-in-law. Congratulations, buddy. Taking home an Ethereal Nebula Praxis from Clayton Beddington. $53.43. That's my cousin. Actually, it's my brother. Tony Brown, number $53.43. He's not my cousin or my brother. Tony Brown, congratulations. You've taken yourself home a beautiful Ricky Tour Series pig. Next up, $53.21. And $53.21 is... Where is $53.21? Curtis Drader! Congratulations, Curtis Drader. Curtis Drader, you have won yourself a Ricky Tour Series pig courtesy of Jacob Goldfarb. Thank you so much, Jacob. Next up, a beautiful 5X Luna from Scott Guthrie. This thing is absolute money. It's going to the lovely Tanis Trainer. Congratulations, Tanis. Tanis is the winner of that beautiful 5X Luna, donated by Scott Guthrie. Next up, we've got a Canadian Nationals Moose Muse, donated by Luke Orth. 3460 is our winner. 3460, Michael Warner, live from New York. Michael Warner, congratulations. And Michael's from the States, so I guarantee will hang that beautiful Moose Muse up on his wall. Huge congratulations to you, Michael. I'm taking care of the shipping for any of our U.S. winners here, so prize donors, don't worry. You won't be responsible for that. Chris Moulton's prize up next. It is a beautiful Dynamic Discs bundle going to number 2128. Number 2128 is a Sean Luco. Congratulations, Sean Luco. You have won yourself a beautiful Dynamic Discs bundle from Chris Moulton. Next up, a Simon Lizotte Crush Juice Discs going to 5862. 5862 is Mindy Mayall with one of the tickets from a prize that she donated, a bonus prize. Congratulations, Mindy. Thank you so much for your donation. You won yourself some Crush Juice, Mindy. 4403 is next, winning a full 2023 Flickline Seasons Pass. Now, if you are not going to participate in these events, I haven't talked to Luke yet, but I'm sure this is transferable to someone else. If you win this prize and you want to gift this prize to someone else, I'm going to speak on behalf of Luke. I'm sure that that's okay. So this one is for a full 2023 Flickline Seasons Pass. And that one's going to 4403. And 4403 is Danny Kim Campbell. Danny Kim Campbell. Congratulations, Danny Kim Campbell. That was the last of our first set of 10 right there, 4403. We're going to do 10 more, and then we're going to bring on... Actually, no, you know what? We'll bring on our guest, because he can talk even when he's not on the screen. I'm going to give him a quick call right now, ladies and gentlemen. Bring on our first guest of the evening. We'll see how he's doing here. Hey, I can hear you, but I cannot see you, sir. Is your video on? We're just going to wait until we can see our guest as well. All right, we're going to draw 10 more prizes while we figure that out with our guest really quick. Oh, he's calling me back. Let's see if this works this time. There we go. There we go. I'm going to grab him up on the screen right now. Ladies and gentlemen, from the Maritime Disc Golf Association, Mr. Luke Richard. What's up, Luke?
Hey, Brandon. How you doing?
How are you, sir? Let me know, folks, is Luke pretty quiet on your end? I want to make sure we can hear him. How you doing tonight, Luke?
I'm here.
You're here.
Can you hear me?
Oh, you know what? Yeah. That's why. Let's try now. What's up, Luke?
Hey, thanks, Brandon. Is working
That's
out?
A little bit better. Volume good. Excellent. Loud and clear. We can hear him.
Thanks.
That's what I like to hear. Luke, it's so nice to talk to you. So nice to see you. Thanks for coming out.
Hey, the pleasure's mine, Brandon. Everything you've done over this week, I think people don't realize the colossal work you did and how you pulled this off. But thanks for having us on here. And thanks for helping us.
Thank you so much for coming. I mean, I was so excited to be able to help out with this, and I'm just trying to see if I can figure out why I can't hear you that well. Maybe it'll be better now. Let's see.
We good now?
Oh, that is so much better. There we go. It was so awkward trying to have a conversation with you pretending I could hear you when everyone else could. So Luke reached out right away saying, hey, we've got this list of 6 or 7 prizes. Luke was actually planning on using these prizes that he got to help raise some funds for Anthony. If you guys don't know Anthony, Anthony's Luke's son. Yeah. Is he there? Come on,
He's
over.
right behind me.
Get him
Just
on.
scared.
Get him on. Is he nervous?
We just want to see his face. Here.
We just wanted to show his face. Anthony, what's up, buddy?
Hey.
Anthony is an incredible up-and-coming Canadian disc golfer. They've been working hard this year to raise some funds so that he can play some more events next year. And Luke messaged me right away and was like, listen, we want to take these prizes now. We want to raise some money for the Maritimes. And I was like, we could probably do this up pretty big. So we came up with some ideas. We thought about what we can do. And I said, you know what? Let's try kind of the same thing we did for the crew out west. And not only did we do that, but I think we were able to do it up pretty crazy. So is this a little beyond what you imagined when we were talking last week, Luke?
This is totally overwhelming, Brandon. Totally overwhelming to see the support that we got from coast to coast. And we also discovered that disc golf has absolutely zero borders with the events that's happened. I think it's really a time tonight to celebrate disc golf, to celebrate our community, and to celebrate what's been done over the last 7 days, just to be honest.
Amazing. And what we're going to do here, folks, is we're going to keep talking to Luke. We're going to talk about a couple other things. He's going to be able to give us a update on where we are right now with funds. He's going to give us an update on, the preliminary discussions they've had as a relief team on where they're going to start to incorporate these funds. So before we do that, let's draw our next 10 numbers, Luke. And then while I'm figuring out who those winners are and putting them on the sheet, I will have you talk to the folks a little bit. So our next 10 numbers, starting right now, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I did the first one without putting it on the screen. There we go. 465. And just so y'all know, if we duplicate a number on this sheet, it will turn green. So the same number can't win twice. Same person can win twice. But if a number is duplicated, it will turn green. So I'll know right away. 492. 5628. I'll draw all 10, Luke, and then while I'm getting the names, I'll let you. 4984. 2266. If we get a duplicate in almost 6,000 numbers, I'll be really surprised. 937. 2421. 5908. 1020. And last but not least, 3607. All right, I am going to put you back up on the screen, sir. And while I go and I find out who those next 10 winners are, I'll announce them after. Why don't you first let the folks know where we're at?
Well, before I went on air here, I just got a message from the wonderful Evan White that's been in the background, also accepting all these money, these e-transfers and these PayPal payments. We are currently sitting at $21,120, people. $21,120 raised in 7 days. Couldn't have done it without you, Brandon, obviously, without Evan, without David Duhau from Quebec that's helped us out also with a live on Tuesday night to get this kind of kick-started also. It is overwhelming. I've been talking to some folks on the island, and one message that I got, and it came straight from Carson Gill, one of the owners, he says that this campaign has given them a new heartbeat. And to hear that is just made it all it's worth. All the energy that's been put on, it was just hearing that was what we wanted to hear. People are probably wondering, okay, what happens now? Well, we put together a committee that is represented by all 4 provinces in the Maritimes. Brandon is also part of it as a member, and we've got David Duhau from Quebec that's representing also those areas. So that we've got a group of 11 people that work together, a specific matrix that once all is said and done and all the damage are evaluated, there's a matrix of 5 criteria that will be used in order to give money to those courses that have sustained substantial damages. So over the next few weeks, that's what we'll be doing, is reaching out to those owners and going from there and helping them out. And that's the whole goal out of this campaign, was to help them out. Like, I know there's some relief insurance there's some relief money that are going to come in play and all that, but this whole campaign is, like I said, is giving them a new wind to keep going, to fix, to rebuild, and to keep disc golf alive in the Maritimes, because there's some of those courses that have been hit pretty hard, and I think our folks later on in the show will be able to explain it. But like I said, again, Brandon, we can't thank you enough from a disc golf community by saying thank you to you for driving this. It was a simple idea of trying to post something on your site that turned 7 prizes into 120, and 120 prizes into 20 grand or 21 grand as of now. So pretty amazing, and thank you.
Yeah, you know what? I don't even put that in perspective, and I think a lot of people don't sometimes, that we collected 20 grand, but these 120 prizes are probably worth easy 10 grand plus. It's probably $10,000 to $15,000 worth of prizes that you guys, the community, donated to us. Bags. Sean Galbraith. I want to call out Sean Galbraith. Amazing guy from Ontario. Was out there. Just went to the MVP Open. Volunteered. They gave him this amazing stool with a cooler bag in it. This is his memento of the MVP Open. And he was like, you know what? This is cool, but let's give it up. Let's give it up as a prize.
Yeah.
This is what this community's like, honestly.
Exactly. Well,
so
and it goes beyond that, Brandon, is right here in Dieppe, we've got a group called the Dieppe Disc Demons. And without their backing into this, because obviously our fundraiser, Anthony is part of it, but the Dieppe Disc Demons are our main group of people. And when that was formed years ago, or in 2017, when they created our course, the goal of that group was to try to give back to the community. And this wouldn't have gone forward without the Dieppe Disc Demons approval and Anela Vackett's president. So I think a shout out needs to happen there to that community also.
Well, why don't we make the keyword for our first prize, Demons, DEMONS, for them. So everyone type Demons, DEMONS in the chat. It's not case sensitive. You need to have liked the stream. So make sure you like the stream. I can't turn that off, unfortunately, on my random generator. So like the stream, Demons in the chat. And this first random draw giveaway, we're going to draw for 5 one-year UDisc memberships. So we're going to draw for 5 one-year UDisc memberships from this first live giveaway. And we've got another special guest coming on in about 5 minutes. So let's call out the next 10 winners, Luke. And then I'm going to give you some time to give you any final thoughts. And then we're going to do another prize draw and bring our next one on. But 4403 was the last one to win. So here we go. 465, a beautiful 2022 Tour Series Luna from my friend Will Sherrill, hashtag Will Sherrill Rips, out of North Carolina. Going to Jane Anderson Renton. Love you so much, Jane. Congratulations to Jane. A Raven's Nest Rumble Players Pack from Jesse Tumulty is going to Olivia Murphy. I think it was Olivia. A courtesy of Jacob Smith. That's one of his team members from the Island Disc Golf Club. Representing the Maritimes. I know the IDGC is doing a ton of great work out there. So congratulations to Olivia. Duncan Dixon's 2019 Sexy Bird going to Elena Smith. Congratulations, Elena. We've got from the Island Disc Golf Club, a She Dizer Top Link Entropy going to Jane Logan. Congratulations, Jane Logan. Oliver Murphy. I probably put a... That's why I should have put the full first name and not just O. Congratulations, Oliver. Jane Logan, that entropy. Then we've got a Discraft Mandalorian Buzz from Sean Graydon going to Peter Curley. Congratulations, Peter. A Discraft Advanced Starter Pack, 6-disc pack, going to Mr. Josh Sachs. Congratulations, Josh Sachs. I don't remember if Josh told me to do a redraw if he won or not. So Josh, if you wanted me to do that, you rehome those in your local club, buddy, and make sure people find good homes for those. So don't even worry about that. 1060 ESP Swirl Onyx from Scott Guthrie going to Nick Brio. Nick was a very big donor. Thank you so much, Nick. Thank you everyone for your donations, but Nick made a very large individual donation to the fund. So thank you so much to Nick. And then we got a Proto Invictus pair from my good friend James White going over to our friends at JK Disc Golf. Congratulations to them. A double stamped 2018 Big Germ Thundy. This one is nasty. This one's from Nick Smith. That one is going to Nick Andrews. And last but not least in this run, Hammond's Plains Disc Golf Club package going to Mr. David McDonald. I'm going to draw 10 more numbers. You guys will see me draw them here live. I'm not going to call them out live as I draw them. I'll call them out as I go. I'm going to give Luke a shot now too. Give you guys a final few words before we bring our next guest on and do our next 10 prizes. Luke, sir.
Final few words to Charlie McArdle, the Best family, the Gills, the folks at Glen Allendale, the folks at Rose Valley, and last but not least, most of the prizes that you've seen there with my name are not from me. They're directly from Ben Smith and the Flickline team. You guys, thanks for not bowing out. Thanks for all willing to step up and rebuild and get this going. And to everyone out there, just thank you. Thank you. We knew, I had a feel of what the disc golf community was, but I didn't have the feel that I have now. And it has been overwhelming. Just thank you to all. And Ben, don't give up, man. You're our guy. You know we all love you. And hey, what else can I say? This Mania Open sometime next summer. Dates are not officially confirmed. We know we have it, even though they're out. They're not officially confirmed. So stay tuned for more details on in regards to that. Everyone, thank you. And Brandon, I'll let you go on with this show, and we'll keep watching.
Well, thank you so much, Luke. We'll talk to you very soon, brother. And we'll bring another guest on soon. Luke Richard, ladies and gentlemen, from the Maritime Disc Golf Association. All right. Next time numbers were drawn. I tracked them down on the sheet. We're ready to go with those. Let's do those next 10 prizes, ladies and gentlemen. 3286. Number 3286. And that is Joanne Prott. Congratulations, Joanne Prott. That is a 2021 Sexton Firebird from Michael Arsenal. Next up, the winner of an Arby's Buzz from Nick Smith, 584. 584 is Chris Moulton. He wanted us to redraw, so we will redraw right now for that one. 1673. Sean Pence. Congratulations to Sean Pence on that one. Next up, first run, Cast a Plast Gold from Nick Smith. This one's a hot one, 3227. And number 3227 is, oh, Christy Lee's gonna love that. She may be a sponsored Cast a Plast player and really love that first run gold. Christy Lee, the perfect person to win that prize, showing us her support. Thank you so much, Christy, for all you do for disc golf in Canada. Star Wraith plus a goat towel from Adam Dow, 3952. 3952. Edward Bush. Congratulations, Edward Bush. You won yourself a Star Wraith and goat towel. A towel from the Island Disc Golf Club going to 5691. 5691 is Chris Bork. Congratulations, Chris Bork. You won yourself an Island Disc Golf Club towel. Jesse Tumulty, another prize. 2241 is the winner. And 2241 is Mark Wilk. Congratulations, Mark Wilk. Wonderful gentleman from out in BC. Mark Wilk. Huge congratulations to you. Ooh. There we go. Maybe that'll crackle a little bit less now. 3349. Discmania Active Premium Glow Shogun. 3349 is Lee Donovan. Congratulations to Lee Donovan. You guys hear all those crackles too, or is that just me? Lee Donovan. 4855 is the next number. Another Firebird from Michael Arsenal. 4855 is Michael Chason. Michael Chason, congratulations. Oh boy. I'm losing my voice, folks. Next up, 387, a Fire 3-pack from Clay Place Jones. 387. Number 387 is Mr. Sean Galbraith. Congratulations, Sean. You've won yourself a beautiful 3-pack of discs. Last but not least in this round, from Keith Sheriff, a beautiful Prism Pyro pair. Number 2840. And that is Scott Price. Bought tickets on behalf of Carver Whitford. So that is going to Carver. Congratulations to Carver Whitford taking home that beautiful pair of discs. And we got another feature prize coming up next. So we're going to take a break. Before we do that next feature prize, feature draw, we're going to bring on another guest. I'm going to try to find out why I'm so crackly. Give me 1 second here. Let's see if that's better. All right. Let's see if our next guest is ready. Give me 1 second here, folks. I will try to bring them on. 30 prizes down. 90 to go. The crackle is real. Sounds like it's a bit better now. Sounds better. Good. Let's try our next guest. Giving him a quick call. Oh, I think we got him. We do. All right, give me 1 second here, folks. Gonna bring our fantastic next guest on in just 1 second. Just gotta load him up here. Ladies and gentlemen, one of your favorite Canadians, Mr. Thomas Gilbert. What's up, Thomas?
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey, see, these people weren't expecting to see you come hang out tonight. How could we have a Canadian love drive without the king of Canadian love, Mr. Thomas Gilbert, and the reigning national champion of the 2022 Canadian Nationals? Congratulations, first off, buddy.
We just got finished up a game on the trophy, actually.
I love it. Got to play with that. So, big fan of cribbage?
Yeah, big fan of cribbage.
My wife's family's from out west, and cribbage is apparently really big out there, and they have like hardcore cribbage throwdowns when they do family things.
Nice.
So, Jolene played some crib tonight too. So we got Thomas here. Thomas, I'm going to draw 10 more numbers. Maybe I'll just turn it over to you. You guys can ask some questions in the chat. If Thomas can happen to pick them up, he'll answer a couple, but maybe just fill us in a little bit, Thomas, about your experiences out east. What it means to you to have courses like that in Canada, and what you're looking forward to in the future, especially next year with a huge event coming up like the Discmania Open featuring those courses.
I know.
Right?
Yeah, it's going to be sweet. I mean, Ben Smith, who's an extremely hard worker out there, him and his team have done such a good job making those courses at the elite pro tour level, and it's a really, really cool opportunity to have those type of courses for us to play and like just to show off Canada, show what we got. And I know a lot of touring pros are really excited about that course, and I hope a lot more will be able to come up next year for the Discmania Open Silver Series.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
So what events are next on your schedule this year, Thomas?
I have two pretty major ones left. I have the United States Disc Golf Championship here in Rock Hill, and then I got the Disc Golf Pro Tour Championships up in Charlotte area. And
are you in Rock Hill? Are you in Rock Hill right now?
Yep. We're staying about 10 minutes away from the course. Me, Nate Sexton, and Broston. So pretty cool.
Nice.
Crew. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, that's super exciting. Sean Galbraith says you're going to crush USDGC. Any chance of some off-season clinics, Thomas, in the GTA?
I hope so. I'm going to be home for about 2 weeks, about starting around mid-October, and then leaving probably around November, like 8th or 9th for Jeremy's wedding. So that's going to be kind of like my window of opportunity of trying to do some things down in the GTA area, like while I have the opportunity there.
Nice. What else do we have for you? What about the A-tier in Nominang? Unfortunately, is the same weekend as the DGPT finale. Thomas already knew that because if you've ever been to that camp at Nominang, like how would you ever not want to go back? It is just absolutely. Have you been there, Thomas?
Yeah. I won the tournament the last 2 years up there. So yeah, I was really excited to go back, but they kind of put a pretty big event on the same weekend, and it's hard to pass up an opportunity to play in the Pro Tour Championships.
Oh, 100%. How do you pass that up?
Yeah.
So Thomas won't be able to try to earn his third title. His teammate, Casey Heinemeyer, who placed third, will be coming to earn the title this year. That's Don Lane's prediction. I like that prediction, Don. Casey is an absolute superstar.
For sure.
And it still says Luke. I'm so sorry, Thomas. I thought it said Thomas. That's my bad.
No,
Jeez Louise. There we go. Luke Richard, ladies and gentlemen. Top-rated disc golfer in Canada. So when it comes to the future of Canadian disc golf, Thomas, I mean, you've done some clinics. You've seen what's happening. Just how good are some of these young guys in Canada right now?
It's amazing. I mean, like some of the new kids that are coming up, I know there's like a group of like 17 to 20-year-olds that play together all the time, and they are throwing super far, super accurate, making big splashes in the scenes in the pro tournaments that are happening in Canada. I think a few of them even qualified for USDGC and hopefully making it down here as soon as they can. So it's really cool to see how much like the level is growing, especially in these young kids nowadays. Like I was just in their position a few years ago, so it's cool to see more opportunities for those kids to shine as well.
Absolutely. I'll give a shout out to some of those Canadian kids you're probably talking about in that group. I mean, one of them was already on the screen here, Anthony from out east. Yeah. He's killing it. I don't even think is he 16 yet? Luke, you tell me. I don't even think Anthony's 16 yet. Maybe just. McKinley Baynard from Toronto area, Jake Voskamp. These are all young kids who are slaying it, folks. Absolutely slaying it. And following in the footsteps of you, Thomas. I know a lot of them will give credit to seeing what you've done and how fast you've come up in the tour, be such a huge point of inspiration for them. So thank you so much for that, buddy.
Yeah, absolutely.
And thanks for coming to hang us out with us tonight. So Thomas, folks, just in case you guys don't know, donated an incredible 10-pack of discs. We're going to draw for that very soon, actually a little bit later on in the draw. When we draw for that, whoever wins that, let Thomas know if you want him to sign any of them. He'll be shipping it directly out to the winner. Give him some time. Yep. I mean, he is playing in the USDGC this weekend, so we'll see him soon. But Thomas, brother, thank you so much for taking some time, coming out, hanging out with us for a few minutes, and enjoy the time at USDGC. All of Canada will be rooting you on, my friend.
Yeah. Thank you so much, guys.
Well, thanks so much, man.
All right.
Oh, do we have another guest?
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Sexton, how you doing, man?
Oh,
you're good.
Oh, I am? Okay,
Yeah,
good.
you are.
I'm doing good. How are you?
Oh, I'm fantastic. It's so nice to see you out here, and huge good luck to you at the USDGC, king of the USDGC there. Come on. We've given away like 4 sexy birds already in the draw tonight, so stuff's happening. When we ask people for their good discs, Sexton Firebirds always seem to come into the fold. So
For sure, man.
Wow, well, Thank you guys so much for coming on and saying hi. We hope you guys have a fantastic weekend, and thanks for the love.
Yeah, absolutely. Hope it all goes smoothly and can raise tons of money for the relief fund.
Amazing. Thanks, Thomas. Have a great night, brother.
All right, thanks. You too.
See you guys later. Thomas Gilbert, and completely unexpected by me, folks, Nate Sexton. That was pretty cool. Let's go back and talk about some of these prize winners here, ladies and gentlemen, because I've been assigning them as Simon was talking. And before we have another guest on, we're going to go hardcore on some prizes for a little bit I said Simon. Whoops, a little bit of foreshadowing maybe. Thomas and Nate. So we're going to do some prizes now. We're going to try to go through like 30 of them in the next 15 minutes before we have our next guest on, who could be named Simon. Let's do the Demons Draw. That's a great idea, Michael Warner. We're going to roll our Demons Draw. And I'm going to roll that right now, and I'm going to tell you who the winners are. It's going to be small. It's going to be in that bottom corner, but I'll try to zoom in. So we got Richie Melrath is our first winner of the Demons Draw. You've won a 1-year UDisc subscription. Richie Melrath. Next up, Benjamin Smith gets all the UDisc subscriptions he needs, so he probably doesn't want to win one. Go Together. Go Together is the YouTube name. Congratulations, you won a 1-year UDisc subscription. Matt Harris. Congratulations, you won a 1-year UDisc subscription. Amy Miller Wyatt. Congratulations, Amy. You've won a 1-year UDisc subscription. Ever Edge. Ever Edge. Congratulations. You have won a 1-year UDisc subscription. We got 5 more of those to give out. We got a couple more cool prizes to give out. I think we're going to start taking in the keyword for the random draw for the Grip G Series bag donated by Jane Anderson Renton. Thank you so much to Jane for that. And let's make the keyword for that Grip It. GRIPIT, one word. Grip It. GRIPIT is our next keyword for that grip bag. And let's get on with that draw, ladies and gentlemen. So the winner of the Paige Pierce Signature Grip EQ bag with number 2714 was Carrie Trainer. Congratulations, Carrie. You've won yourself a beautiful Paige Pierce Signature Grip bag. Todd Kennedy taking home Jody Wagstaff's Ace Pot Towel prize pack. That is an absolute beauty one. Chris Richard taking home a Z-Swirl Leadstone Thrasher from Craig Ireland. Serge Richard taking home a Sheet Dizer Neo Method. Leslie McFarland taking home a Disc Golf DH prize pack from Disc Star and Disc Golf DH. That's David Huard. And David, thank you so much for what you've done. We need to collaborate and do something together soon. That would be absolutely so much fun. And Leslie, you are going to love this prize pack. It is absolutely beautiful. Next up from Kyle Monroe, a Skullboy Goat, number 3014. And that is Ken Little. Congratulations, Ken Little. Toronto, Ontario Island legend. Ken Little, congratulations. Next up, K. Smeds. Kevin Smeds, a friend of mine, gave up an Eric Oakley Castoplast Berg. This is going to 2365. And 2365 is Christian LeBlanc. Christian LeBlanc, congratulations. 5423 is next. 5423. Brian Neary. Congratulations, Brian Neary. Brian, you have won yourself a lot of crackling from my microphone is what you've won yourself, Brian. A lot of crackling from my microphone. You've won yourself a WGE Players Pack from the Barrie Disc Golf Club, full of some incredible discs. Absolutely beautiful. No Time World Championship, Ken Little. Absolutely. 604. 604 is Johnny Furlong Bolton yet again, number 604. I don't think that's a duplicate number. Just a duplicate winner. Congratulations, Johnny. And then 3129 is the last one of this run. Mark Baldwin. Mark Baldwin, you are taking home. What are you taking home, Mark? You're taking home in Hammonds Plains Disc Golf Club, donated Thomas Gilbert Champion Leopard 3. Thomas Gilbert Champion Leopard 3. Look at all these winners so far. Listen to that crackling. I'm so sorry, folks. We're just going to have to put up with it, I think. Not sure why it's crackling so much. But hey, we'll turn the music up a little bit and that'll take care of that. I'm going to draw the next 10 numbers now. Ladies and gents, next 10 numbers right about now. And here we go. All right, 10 more numbers. 32.95. 46.50. 78. 30.61. 12.28. 42.13. 44.59. 3,200 on the dot. 4.54. 45.04. That's 10. Let's do 10 more to keep things going. Then we're almost at the halfway mark. 34.52. 24.89. 44.76. 12.83. 36. 57.69. 14.25. 49.57. 48. 41, and last but definitely not least, 47.56, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's start with 32.95. That was the first one drawn there. 32.95. That is a Sports Wheels prize pack, and that one is going to Kat Johnson. Kat Johnson with ticket number 32.95. Next up, 46.50. 46.50 is Mathieu Alain. Mathieu Alain. Congratulations, Mathieu, taking home a Prodigy 6-pack, courtesy of Evan White. Grip it in the chat, folks. Grip it in the chat is our keyword for that Grip EQ G-Series bag. What's the next number? 78. 78 is not... where is 78? Here we... All right, I got to figure that out. We're going to do that one in a second. It's either Dominic or D. I think I deleted a row. Yes, 78 should be Dominic Tyon. I think I mistakenly deleted a row. So 78 is Dominic. Good thing we can figure that out. Dominic Tyon. Congratulations, number 78. Congratulations, sir. 3061 is our next number. 3061. Nick Brio. Congratulations, Nick. 3061. Next up is 1228. 1228 is the Diep Disc Demons. This prize is going to the Diep Disc Demons. That's a Haley King CT Challenger from Tyler Harris. 4213 is our next number. And number 4213 is Dan Doyle. Congratulations, Dan Doyle. 4450. Oh, that was a She-Dizer Discs Ethereal Synapse. That one is beautiful. This is a prize pack from the Disc Demons themselves. 4459 is our winner. 4459. That is Mr. Todd Kennedy. Congratulations, Todd. Congratulations, Todd. 3,200 is our next number. And 3,200 is Jason Cheverly. Congratulations, Jason. 454 is next. 454. Jane Anderson Renton. Congratulations, Jane. You are taking home a beautiful pink pack from Amy Lynn Miller Wyatt. Featuring a beautiful pink Discmania Cloudbreaker 3. 5404 is next. 5404 is Holly Fleming. My friend from Thunder Bay. Congratulations, Holly. Congratulations, Holly. And grip it in the chat right now, folks. Like and subscribe. Grip it in the chat for that Grip EQ bag we'll be giving away. Next up is from Duncan Dixon, a beautiful Timmel Prodigy X3-4. 3452 is the number. And 3452 is Edgar Hartling. Congratulations, Edgar Hartling. 2489 is up next. 2489. Elena Smith. Elena Smith. Congratulations. You won a beautiful, this one's awesome, a custom die from Johnny Furlong. So you let him know exactly what you want on a blank disc, and he will get that to you before Christmas, Elena. That is a pretty sweet prize. Johnny is one of the best stencil die artists in all of Canada. Congratulations on that one. A beautiful Las Vegas Challenge Star Rat from Tyler Harris. 4476. Todd Kennedy is on fire, folks. 4476, ladies and gentlemen. Ty, you know the drill. If you spam grip it, you're going to get disqualified, buddy. So don't spam the keyword, ladies and gentlemen. 1283, ladies and gentlemen, for a 22 Dickerson Tour Series buzz from Duncan Dixon. 1283. 1283 is David Wood. Congratulations, David Wood. Congratulations. Number 36 is next. And number 36. I'm just going to have to scroll to it because there's so many 36s in. 36 is Sean Graydon. Sean Graydon. Taking home a Ledgestone Big Z Hawk. Let's make sure that wasn't a double number there. I don't think it was from his first one. No, it was not. Congratulations, Sean Graydon. Next up, a Hound Dog Hot Stamp Swag Pack, courtesy of the Hound Dog of Hearts. My good friend Adam Scott Howard out of San Francisco, California. 5769. 5769 is John Clark. Congratulations, John Clark. Next up, a Team Stamp Glow Yarn from Justin Dishkin. 1425 is our number. And number 1425 is Evan White. Congratulations, Evan. Absolutely love it. Evan White taking that home. Oh, I put you in the wrong thing there. Who was 5769? That was John Clark. Perfect. Next up, a Castaplax Cax K2 out of production from Brie Livia, the wonderful queen, the bee. 4957's the winner. 4957. Adam Bruno. Congratulations, Adam. 4841 is our next number. 4841. This is for a 8-disc Castaplast Glow Bundle from Chain Reaction Disc Golf Supply. 8-disc Castaplast Glow Bundle. You ready for this? The winner of that was 4841. And that is Jacques Gould. Jacques Gould, congratulations. No event tonight. This is a special fundraiser drive. This is not a Disc Golf Valley. live stream. Wormser. 4756 is our last one here. 4756 to Patrick Arsenault. Patrick Arsenault. Ladies and gentlemen, that's 60 prizes. We're halfway done. I'm almost full done. We're going to keep rolling. We've got a very special guest that I'm going to try right now because I do not want to miss them. So I'm going to see if I can get them on Skype. Just give me a minute here. All right, I sent them a message. We'll see when they respond, and then we will get in touch with them. Let's draw 10 more numbers. Let's draw 10 more numbers until they get back because, it doesn't hurt. 10 more numbers. Starting here. 906. 1159. 3214. Oh, here he is. All right, let me fix this up really quick here. And we got a really special guest, ladies and gentlemen. Now, when we think of Canada outside of Thomas, there's one person a lot of us think about. And this man has been a friend of Canada for a very long time. And when I asked him to come on the stream tonight, he did not hesitate for a second. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome multiple time Elite Series winner in 2022, Mr. Simon Lizotte. How's it going,
what
sir?
Up, guys?
Oh my goodness. What
Audio
a
working?
night.
Everything good?
Everything is perfect, my friend. Everything
nice.
is absolutely perfect. I've got a little bit of a delay in my headphones, but that is 100% me and has nothing to do with you.
Okay, good. Well,
So-
I'm glad I found my Skype app somewhere on my phone. I didn't know it still existed, but here we are.
Some people use Skype. Not all of us are crazy brainiacs like Johnny V and know how to do all this weird VoIP in window. He's tried to teach me. He's tried I've messaged him multiple times. He's like, you should use this OBS Ninja and people can just call into it and it's way better. I'm like, I'm not that good at this stuff yet. So we got you here. That's all that matters. We got Simon. Oh, look at these. Love Vlogmas last year. First question already. You going to do another Vlogmas, Simon?
I would honestly kind of like to, which surprises my own brain because every time I do it, I promise myself to never do anything like that again because it's just so mentally draining and having a freaking, at that point, he'll be 10 months old. Running around at home, I don't know if I could handle it, but the motivation surprisingly is there. But I am traveling with baby and wife to Germany for 2 weeks before Christmas.
Amazing.
So I don't know how or if I can pull it off. Maybe I can do some Germany vlogs, but at the same time, of course, I'm traveling there to spend time with the family and stuff like that. So I don't know if filming and editing vlogs is going to be much appreciated by everyone else.
Yeah, so our youngest is 10 months right now. And today he decided to show us that he knows how to balance himself on one thing and then turn around, take a couple steps and balance himself on another. So as soon as mobility comes into your life for your child,
yeah,
Vlogmas is going to be the
so
last thing on your
close
mind.
to crawling.
Yeah.
I think by the end of next week, he'll definitely be moving forward, which is
so
nice because
awesome.
he's very frustrated right now, not being able to go where he wants to.
Oh, that's incredible. Yeah, I bet. They got boxed in that corner and then it's just tears and madness until you come and save the day. So
Yep.
you're having the best season of your life. I've seen multiple people say in this chat now. Would you agree with that?
Probably yes. It seems like
Have
it.
you
It's
felt
a
the
roller
best?
coaster season.
Has it felt like the best season of your life?
I mean, every single victory, I will call it, I've had on tour, the 4 Elite Series that I won, they felt all so unexpected and so crazy and unreal almost, that I don't know if I can fully really understand what kind of success that was and how it felt. It was just like more of a shock than feeling like I'm doing so great. It was more like surprise and yeah, kind of cool. I'm definitely enjoying it, and I love seeing how everyone else enjoys it. That's probably more cool for me than actually the actual thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like your wins have been exciting or anything like that this year. Like, you know, battles down to the end, and it's been incredible. It's been incredible to watch you. It's been incredible to watch your focus with so much noise, with so much going on for you, so much new stuff. And hey, maybe that just helps you think less in the moment, if that makes sense, and just enjoy being out there because of how much other stuff is going on.
Yeah, I've somehow always had the power to, in those important 5 seconds before your throw, I can most of the time just turn off my brain, and all the crazy stuff at home and the wedding planning and all that wasn't even in my mind during the tournament round. So I'll just keep trying to not think about stuff for that 5-second window, because that's the one that counts.
So someone said something in the chat, and I knew him really well, and without getting tears in my eyes, we got to give the biggest battery exhausted. What a time for my battery to exhaust. Whatever, I'm just going to talk. Who cares? Biggest shout out to Mr. Peter Lizotte, an absolute icon in Canadian disc golf, a huge friend of the Maritime Disc Golf Association. Tell us a little bit about your Uncle Peter, Simon.
Yes, I mean, Uncle Pete, my middle name is actually Pete, or Peter, and so I've always had that connection with him, and of course he's the disc golfer of the family. I think him and my dad more or less found it at the same time, like back in the late 80s, early 90s, before my dad ended up moving to Germany before I was born. And he was a musician. He had, I think for a while, it was like his full-time gig, traveling in a crazy bus, and he was playing the harmonica, I think you call it. His band was called Bob's Your Uncle, or Bob's My Uncle? Bob's Your Uncle, I think. I haven't seen much of them. I think they have a couple of videos on YouTube, and it's pretty cool to see. But no, of course, I've known him from my trips way back in the day when I was like 11 to 14 years old, when I really started taking disc golf more seriously. We did like yearly trips to Vancouver in BC, where he used to live, and just Queen Elizabeth Park. I would just go there as soon as the sun came up, play as many rounds as I could until my Uncle Pete at some point showed up, and I'll play 1 or 2 rounds with him. And it was just a really cool way for me to know the local scene in Vancouver and play disc golf with my family. And actually last year, when I traveled back home, I don't know how many times I've said this online already, but I traveled home from the European Championships, and they didn't let me fly to Boston because of my Canadian passport and the COVID rules that they had for when you were in specific countries in Europe. You weren't allowed to travel straight to the US unless you quarantined for 14 days in a country that isn't on that list. So with my Canadian passport, I was allowed to fly to Canada, which I ended up doing. For 2 weeks, I was trapped in Canada, hanging out with my uncle, which at the time I was like, man, I'm gonna miss Maple Hill, and I miss my family. My wife was pregnant at the time, so it was a huge inconvenience. But I guess the payback was that I got to hang out with my uncle for 2 weeks that I totally would have missed for the last time. So blessing in disguise.
Man, Canada got such a bad rap for that, because people started saying that you came to Canada, and then because you came to Canada was the reason you couldn't go play at the MVP Open, and everyone was like, no. What, Canada? No, thank you so much for sharing those stories. And I know there's so many people here in the chat that know Peter personally and spent so much time with him, and people that worked with him at Disc Golf Sherbrooke, one of the OG go-to places to get your Frisbees in Canada. I have email conversations with your uncle that are hilarious, where it's like, I think you paid me twice for this. No, never mind. You didn't pay me at all. So he was the best, absolute best to deal with. We got 2 questions in the chat here. One that has been asked tons, and then one that's very interesting, so I'll ask it. The first one is, any plans to play in the Discmania Open next year in Prince Edward Island, Canada?
Yeah, I have heard that those courses suffered a bit last week. We can get more into that a bit later, maybe. I want to hear a bit more about that at least. And I was talking to Ben Smith last couple of days because he was asking me which dates would work better for me if I was going to come. But of course, no, if we have like an elite event like that sponsored by Discmania and me being Canadian, plus Prince Edward Island is one of the sickest places to hang out and those courses are amazing. Of course, I want to show up, and we've been discussing the dates which would work for me, and my wedding was during that weekend this year, so I definitely am planning on making it next year, because maybe a family vacation style trip, that would be cool.
Amazing. Absolutely. Well, we'll be there. It'll be awesome. It is devastating what happened out there, and I know Luke was sharing with us before, but just so much damage on the courses and so many trees down. I know Ben Smith was saying that on his private home course in his backyard, over 80% of the trees that were on that course came down. Iconic holes on Hillcrest and almost the entire new Kings Pine course, which people got to play, were pretty much destroyed. And it sucks. There's so many people. I know Kings Pine, Kim and Carson Gill, they just invested a lot of money into that course. The Canadian Nationals was its unveiling to the world, and now it'll never be the same again. But you know how amazing this community is and how incredible these people are. And they've already started. I'm in this relief fund group, and the most inspiring thing every day is when it's 6 a.m. and someone's like, headed out to this course today. 6 hours later, all right, we've cleared it. It's ready to play. It's not what it was, but we made it happen. And these people in the Maritimes are going so far out of their way to make sure that even if disc golf can't be the same right now in the Maritimes, that disc golf is there, because we know that as people struggle, as people go through hardships, I mean, they lean on disc golf, right? Oh man, I'm having an awful week, I'm gonna go play around. And when your awful week is because you can't play around, makes things even worse. So thank you so much to the crew cleaning things up there. They've been doing amazing. And I mean, how many times you've been to Hillcrest? How many times have you been out there for the Nationals and played Hillcrest?
I want to say twice, but it could be 3 times. But I'm pretty sure it's twice. My life is a blur. Those are not the questions to ask me.
All right. Well, I will ask you one more question that was asked of you, and you don't have to answer it if you don't want, but people have asked this, and I don't know if I've ever heard you answer it, so why not? We're going to break it here, folks, on the Maritime Love Drive. There was a video where you and Paul were throwing together, and you picked Paul's lines and Paul picked your lines.
I know the question. I've had it multiple times.
I bet you have, right? So
yeah.
I don't think that changed your game. Listen, you were throwing, I've watched you play disc golf a lot, as creepy as that sounds, and you were throwing those shots long before that video with Paul. You have, for me, aside from your showy game, my favorite part of watching you play disc golf is how you throw putters. And actually, when I was playing on the course with my friends, it's like, they're like, why do you never jump putt? I'm like, well, Simon doesn't have to jump putt from 80 feet, right? And just practicing throwing my discs better and releasing my discs better and getting more spin on them was huge for me, right? So in my opinion, finesse has always been a part of your game. That said, did that have any influence just on your decision making and you realizing that, hey, yeah, this does work?
Well, I can answer it like, I don't ever like actively think back to that video and remind myself, oh yeah, this and this happened, so like make smarter choices. But I can definitely also say that filming that video definitely wasn't only show. Like we were actually having a great time filming that, and we were actually like surprised on the shots that we were throwing, and I was like, it was definitely maybe it wasn't like completely eye-opening because I'm not dumb, so of course I knew what was going on, but it was maybe like just a tiny little bit more opening, maybe that tiny little bit that I needed. Who knows? But I think the main reason that people want to know like what changed or what's going on or anything along those lines, everyone probably knows my philosophy in life is like, do whatever you want to do that makes you happy without making other people unhappy. That's the only thing that really matters. Health and happiness is the only thing that matters in life if it really comes down to it. So I was just doing what made me happy. And this year, what has changed is my responsibilities in life have changed like 180 degrees. Like I had no responsibilities basically in the last 8 years of my touring life, except for myself. Now I have a child and a house and a wife. Basically, all of those responsibilities that a human can have. So I just have to make a bit smarter financial decisions and take my job, because that is actually what it is, a bit more seriously. And I think that has probably led to my off-season training, or my off-season practice, I could even call it, was a lot better, a lot more consistent. And then on the course, I'm just, I don't know, treating it a bit more like a job than go have a good time.
Absolutely. Well, Simon, one last question before we say goodnight tonight.
Yes.
Are you a New England Patriots fan? Do you watch NFL football?
Oh, God, no. My closest interaction with New England Patriots was when
God. My heart was going to break
Teddy
for a second.
Bruschi once.
Oh, really? That's super cool. I heard he's into disc golf.
Yeah, we went. We had some event in Boston where he was doing some promo for. It was some kind of disc golf gig for some New England network, and I got to play with him, and it's on my YouTube channel. And he is like the coolest guy ever. I didn't know who he was before I met him because I don't pay attention to any American sports really, or at least I don't know the athletes at all. But no, he's a complete legend, super nicest guy I've ever met, and I can see why people love football, but I'm not part of it. I watch soccer and darts and pool, and that's pretty much it.
What he's doing is amazing, though. Teddy Bruschi's actually taken a lot of football players that have experienced CTE and concussions and introduced them to the sport of disc golf as therapy and as relaxation and as getting out there and finding a way to be competitive without being as physical. And I think that is just absolutely so cool that people from other sports find a way to use disc golf as that. It's pretty incredible.
Yeah, it's happening more and more. I mean, earlier this year I played with an MLB pitcher, and I went to his game in Chicago just a couple of weeks ago, and we had seats in the freaking VIP lounge, and it was awesome. And then I played disc golf with a NHL player as well, and it's going to be happening more and more, that kind of stuff in the next 5 to 10 years, and I can't wait to see what big celebrities are going to hit the disc golf scene soon.
Well, Simon, thank you so much for your time tonight. Thanks for joining us. We've got another 60 prizes to give away, including your incredible prize pack you donated. So thank you so much for that. We're going to start rolling, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, Simon Lizotte, thank you so much. Have a great night, brother.
Good job, everyone, and see you next year.
See you guys later. Simon Lizotte, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, folks. Thomas Gilbert, Nate Sexton, Simon Lizotte, Luke Richard. I mean, how do we forget him? He's been our highlight guest of the night. And we're hopefully going to have a couple other guests tonight as well. But we got to get to what is important right now, and that is drawing a whack load of prizes. I am going to go on a number drawing spree right now. 5302 was the one that I forgot to mark down there. So we're going to keep drawing some numbers now. 3647. Sir, you have connections. Just a couple, Dominic. Just a couple. Simon has been absolutely amazing to me. I have to give him such a huge shout out for just being such a cool guy, chatting with me, letting me pick his brain about some stuff, and allowing me to bother him to do things like this. So thank you so much, Simon, for that. 2034. 4066, 2003, 5523, 49, 26, 1364, 5546, 1505, 3376, 3710, 1500 on the dot, 4636, and last but not least for this round, 3107. All right, that was 20 more numbers. Let's get back to the sheet. I think it was 20 more. Yes, it was. Crack my fingers. He even knows me. That's incredible. Yeah, Charlie Weeberry is by far the most famous person I know. Folks, we got to give a huge shout out to Charlie, too. You guys don't know him. He's from Sweden. He is my incredible artistic director for Hopsenheiser Productions. He, out of the goodness of his heart, whipped together this overlay for us very, very quickly this week, and I appreciate it so much, Charlie. So thank you so much for doing that, buddy. Let's draw some winners. 906. Philippe. Oh, no. Sorry, Philippe. That's not you. Rick Robichaux. Rick Robichaux, you've won a Cat Allen F7. 1159. 1159 is going to Jason Ow. Jason Ow, you've won yourself a Simon Lizotte full tilt pair. 3214 is our next number. 3214 is going to Jason Cheverly once again. Jason Cheverly, you've won yourself a Prodigy Prototype D2 pair. 5302. Our winner, Curtis Strader. Curtis Strader taking home the Maple Hill Backpack Stool Insulated Bag from the legend Sean Galbraith. Congratulations, Curtis. 3647 up next. 3647. Dave Kelly, DK. We're going to redraw for that one because that was for one of his own She Dyes Her Discs Aura Omens. I know he's not going to want to take that home himself. So we'll do a quick redraw for that one for DK. Then I'm going to hook DK something up out of my personal collection. 1665 is going to be that one instead. Andrew Best, 1665. Andrew Best. Congratulations, Andrew. What? How random is that, eh? How funny. DK wins his own prize. 1430 is next. 1430 is next, and that's going to be Ryan McFarlane. You're taking home an Innova 5-pack of discs plus minis from an anonymous donor out east. See you later, Michael Warner. Black Ink Undead Rock 3 from Phoebe. 2034 is the winner. I'm going to have no voice for sure at the end of this. Connor Thompson. Connor Thompson, congratulations. A WGE Players Pack from Mindy Mile going to 4,066. Our winner, Viv Forte. Viv Forte. Congratulations, Viv Forte. 4066. Thomas Gilbert Signature Series FX2 from Ian Brooks going to number 2003. Ryan Allister. Ryan Allister, congratulations. We did not do the Grip It giveaway yet. You know what? Let's do the Grip It giveaway. We've got... That didn't work. Oh, that's the wrong giveaway. That's why. Grip It giveaway, 140 eligible users. 140 eligible users. Let's see who our winner is of the Grip Bag. Hell yeah. From the Relief Fund himself, incredible guy, Nick House. Congratulations, Mr. Nick House taking home that beautiful Griffey QG Series bag. You deserve it, buddy. Nick House. Hell yeah. Congratulations, Nick. The Giant List tray, unfortunately, is only for people who donated to the draw. It was eligible for people in Canada only. We are doing some live prizes on the stream for keywords if you want to keep watching, and we are taking donations below. But Nick, congratulations. Big win there for that grip bag. Let's keep going on with this prize draw. We're on to the Turtle John Dorn Plasma Nomad. This one is absolutely beautiful. Donated by Ed Jordan. 5523 is our number. 5523 is Ryan Mayette. Ryan Mayette, congratulations. A Razor Claw 3 donated by Josh Sachs next. 4926. 4926 is Ryan Sheriff. Ryan Sheriff. 1364 up next. 1364, Nick McDonald. Nick McDonald, congratulations. Now we've got a Streamline Trace bottom stamp with the Hound Dog of Hearts hot stamp. 5546. Liam Archibald. Liam Archibald. Congratulations, Liam. Absolutely killing it. Absolutely killing it. Sorry, just trying to catch up on Facebook Messenger messages too to make sure I'm not missing something and someone tells me something. So distracting. Gabriel Lee, 1505, taking home a beautiful DFX TSA Synapse. Gabriel Lee, 3376 up next. That is Scott LeBlanc. Scott LeBlanc taking home a Discmania Special Edition Tactic. 3710 is our next number. And that is Mark Oliver Noel. Mark Oliver Noel. Next up, a 2014 Pro Worlds signed disc from Duncan Dixon. 1500, Jacob Goldfarb. My favorite farmer of microgreens in all of Canada, Jacob Goldfarb. Congratulations, Jacob. Taking home that beautiful disc from Duncan Dixon. Next, we've got a Maritime Law Innova Destroyer. This one's so appropriate, from Kevin Sparkman. 4636, our winner. Mathieu Alain. Congratulations, Mathieu. 3107. Our next prize up for grabs. Mark Baldwin taking home an Innova Excursion bag plus 3 discs and swag from Daryl Banks of Tin Lid Disc Golf. That is Mark Baldwin. Congratulations, Mark. Ladies and gentlemen, we got 40 prizes left to do, plus some more live stream prizes. So we're going to give away 4 more UDisc codes now. 4 more UDisc codes. And we're going to make the keyword UDisc to say thank you to our lovely UDisc winners. We're going to save Maritime for our final keyword for that beautiful 4 Clubbas. UDisc is our keyword. UDISC. Toss it in the chat. We're going to give away 4 more UDisc codes in a little bit. For now, we're going to draw 20 more numbers, ladies and gentlemen. 20 more numbers. This is our last subset of prizes. Here we go. 2981. Sorry, second last subset of prizes. 2875. 63. 2470. 3075. 18. 1667. 2584. 5420. 1563, 5562, 3116, 3252, 786, 4601, 3117, 3342, 1310, 2318, and the last one from the second last set, 3636, ladies and gentlemen. No duplicate numbers yet. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. We got our keyword UDisc. Don't forget to put that in. Starting with a VCU prize bundle from Van City Disc Golf. $29.81. Greg Grutenbauer. Congratulations, Greg. $28.75. Josh Patton taking home a beautiful mixed 3-pack of premium discs from Cyril Williams. This is a big one, folks. Nasty, swirly 2020 Tour Series Z Luna from Kim Scott Wood going to number 63. Number 63, Mr. Dominic Tyon. Congratulations, Dominic. That is a good one, my friend. Mr. Dominic Tyon. You got to give me a second, folks. My spreadsheet froze there. Dominic Tyon. There we go. $24.70. Nick Brio. Congratulations, Nick. You're taking home a 150th anniversary TFR Luster Champ T-Bird. Congratulations. 3075. Nick Brio again. Nick coming up roses today, ladies and gentlemen. He did have quite a few tickets in the draw. Taking home a beautiful special edition Tactic from Josh Sachs. Next up, we've got a 2022 Ledgestone Zeppelin. Going to number 18, Lawrence Wong. Congratulations, Lawrence. This next one is a big one, folks. 10-pack of discs from Thomas's personal collection. Signed if you guys want it to. So you're going to have to let him know. Keyword is not Maritime right now, folks. It's UDisc. Keyword is UDisc. Maritime's going to be one later. And that is going to 1667. The winner is Andrew Best, ladies and gentlemen. Andrew Best taking home that beautiful Thomas Gilbert 10-pack. $25.84 is up next. That is Nicholas House taking home a mystery mailer from Ali Mujica. Nicholas, congratulations. $54.20 is up next. $54.20 is Brian Neary. Brian Neary taking home a Swirly Buzz SS from Shane Griffin. Next up's a $25 Dynamic Disc gift card from myself. $15.63 is our winner. Gabrielle Lee. Congratulations, Gabrielle Lee. $55.62 is up next. Oscar Kemp. You're taking home the first of 5 Ready Disc Golf Move Mobility programs given to you by Ready Disc Golf. This is a 4-week, I believe, online disc golf training program. The guys at Ready are incredible. Anyone who wins one of these is going to love it. The keyword is UDisc, ladies and gentlemen, not Maritime. The keyword is UDisc. Next up, we've got a Discraft Big Z Luna from Mishy Hilfrink. $31.16 is our winner. Mark Baldwin. Mark Baldwin. Another mystery mailer from Ali Mujica to $32.52. That is going to Christy Lee. Congratulations, Christy. 786 is our next number. 786 is Heather Ann. You've won a Toronto Open Discmania FD from Chain Link Disc Golf. Congratulations. Next up is a Castaplast K1 first run Svi. First run Svi to 4601. This is a big one, folks. Brad Kelly. Brad Kelly, congratulations. 3117 is our next number. 3117. Mark Baldwin. Congratulations, Mark. A Glow Rainmaker from Shane Griffin. 3342 is up next. 3342. Lee Donovan. Congratulations, Lee. You're taking home a 2005 Ontario Championships Avenger. 1310 is our next number. Jordan Ellis. Congratulations, Jordan, taking home a Crystal Sparkle Budge from Lawrence Wong. And absolutely, it is too late to get tickets right now. We will do one more huge live draw, though, on the stream. So watch out for that. UDisc in the chat for our UDisc draw. And it is not too late to donate. Scrolling along the bottom of the screen. Maritime Disc Golf, I believe, at gmail.com. You'll see it in just a second. That is our donation email. Please, please donate often. Donate big. Y'all are the best. 2318 for a Disky Chicks Disc Golf Sky God 4. 2318, and the winner of that is Jesse O'Brien. Last but not least in this set, 3636. Prodigy BP1 bag donated by Jason Jalanen from here in Ontario. Amazing guy. Thank you so much, Jason, for all you do for disc golf here. DK! See? He had it coming back around once he won his own prize. Now he's got a disc golf bag. 3636. Dave Kelly. She-Daver. Congratulations, buddy. You won yourself a beautiful Prodigy BP1 V3 bag. We've got 20 more prizes to draw for. We're going to give away our UDisc prizes right now. So let's do that. We have 115 people who have entered. We're going to roll it. First one going to K Monroe, 250. My good friend and yours, Mr. Kyle Monroe. Congratulations, Kyle. Just so you guys know, these are good for 1 year of UDisc as an extension onto where you are right now. If you already have a fresh year, you're totally good to give this away to someone else. Pass it on to grow the sport. Congratulations, Kyle. You're our first winner. Next up, Jolene Gouchy. Jolene is next. Next up after that, Luke Arbuckle. Luke Arbuckle. And last but not least for our UDisc prizes, Guyaps Gaming. Guipes Gaming. Congratulations. You can reach out to me directly on Facebook Messenger, or you can send me an email, brandon@hobsonizer.com. Speaking of which, if you win a prize tonight, it is your responsibility to reach out on Facebook to the donor. You will be able to find their information. If you have any struggles with that, send me an email. I'm happy to link the two of you guys together, or send me a Facebook Messenger message, and I'm happy to link you up with your winner. You should be able to find them very easily, since anyone who donated a prize or won is part of the Canadian Disc Golf Hub. So winners, please reach out to your prize donors. They will ship to you directly. We're going to draw for 20 more numbers. First, I'm going to try to get our incredible friend, Mr. Ben Smith, on the call here to hang out with us while we do these last 20. So give me 1 second, folks. One second. Let's try to call Ben. Let's try to call Ben.
Hey, hosers.
I don't see your video. There we go. 1 second here, sir. I'm just going to get your beautiful face up on the camera here so everyone can see ya. Ladies and gentlemen, the King of the East, Mr. Ben Smith. What is up, buddy?
I'm just back here living my best life. You know, we've made it through last week, and now I just feel like we're on the path to recovery. So this is such a heartfelt gesture, and you know, I was just messaging with Duncan Dixon, my right-hand man, and it's awe-inspiring to think of what was done in 5 days, and just refreshing to know that the rest of the country sees what we're doing and feels it. And we could not be happier to share our space with everybody.
Well, I was lucky enough to get to meet Ben on a trip to Ontario, actually. I've never been lucky enough to come out east yet. I'm making the commitment right now. Spoke to my wife yesterday. We're going to do a full family vacation for the Discmania Open in 2023. So we will be there 100% for 2023 for the Discmania Open.
That brings me a lot of joy. My wife and I were just talking about meeting you, and that was our last trip together. It was the pandemic, not many days after that, and her and I were slated to actually go to Maple Hill. We were going to take a couple days in Boston and do some art galleries and see some disc golf. And then Fiona messed that one up. So our next, romantic / disc golf trip still awaits. But, hopefully the future is better to us.
So if you guys ever want someone to come to your own home chorus, call an ace, and then hit off the band, invite Ben to play disc golf with you. We're at Centennial Park in Toronto, Ontario, and we're throwing this hole. And there's a group of 5 of us, and Ben's last on the tee. And 4 of us throw just the worst tee shots ever. And Ben's like, guys, what are you doing? This is clearly the ace line. Rips 100-mile-an-hour forehand, like we all know Ben does, and nails the band to the basket, almost getting an ace. For those of you that are from Toronto, it was hole 9 at Centennial Park. From the shorts in the B position, just straight up in the trees. We all had such a hoot. It was such an incredible round playing with you guys. And
I think on that trip we saw 3 aces. I think it was 3 aces in like 5 days. So it was that's a good memory.
So what does rebuilding even start to look like for you, Ben? Your last week, I know rebuilding hasn't even been in the thought process because right now it's just moving stuff around to be able to access, right?
Well, I mean, rebuilding was in the thought process for me at 9:30 in the morning, on Saturday, because we started to get some pretty early reports that some courses were in a really bad way. And, obviously I've had a hard time processing a lot of what just happened, really. And last week I did spend a lot of time on my own course. All the woods holes on my private course were demolished, and it was a week worth of labor back and forth, and then trying to kind of be on the phone and plan. But honestly, with the 2 big ones that were damaged the most, Kings Pine and Hillcrest, that I kind of have access to. Charlie's course was damaged quite hard, but luckily for Charlie, he's a farmer and he's got some equipment and he's got a robust and dedicated group, and they've already made amazing headway from what we hear, making progress. But for me, with Kings Pine, and consequently some Hillcrest, we're basically going to have to get into a machinery mode. It's too much to do and too unsafe with just guys and chainsaws. And as much as we'd love to get that like brute force, that labor out there, it's just not the time. We have to be a little more calculated and thinking through our steps on a total scale to as much as we want. We know we won't be open tomorrow or next week or probably, even in a month or so, but like to really think about what's the earliest and safest way we can do this. you're talking almost 50% potentially of the tree cover that was on Kings Pine. And for those of us who are lucky enough to play it this year, there was a lot of trees, and not all those fall clean, and they change a lot of things. And so we've started to line up the machinery, and that's basically underway. We've started to kind of look at the planning stages, and I'm really hoping that is the shortest period of time we can have machines running. As everyone in the Maritimes will know, last week was about survival and what was immediately in front of you, and a lot of those machines and the people, men and women who operate them, were really being called to higher duty. And disc golf, as important as it is to all of us, and it's a central part, this fundraiser really speaks to that. There was life and death things to be dealt with, and now we're starting to make some progress, and people, not everybody, but people have their power back on. I have my power back on, just came on a couple days ago, and now we can start to get to a point where, all right, here's our plan of attack, and get those machines in, and then get Islanders and Maritimers, let them loose, because people want to help, and I know they've been so heartfelt to do that, and I know it's just a matter of time. And what we get to do is, I get to do one of the things that I love the most in this world, and that's build disc golf courses. It just happens to be some courses that we thought were already built. We're just gonna build them up again, and so that's a very, very exciting thing.
I think one thing that's so inspiring is the resilience. It's the resilience. And a cool story that I heard from Luke was that Kings Pine is named after one specific pine on the property, if I'm not mistaken. And Fiona, as much of the bee that she was, just could not take that pine down. Took down some branches, took a bit off of it, but that pine is still standing. Just like the Maritime disc golf community is still standing. Some branches might have got knocked off and some leaves are on the ground, but is there a better community to pick things back up and build things back together? There isn't. There isn't out there, and it's been evident in seeing the reaction from all of you guys and all of Canada. It's absolutely incredible.
That's a great analogy, and I think a lot of us Maritimers are still pretty humbled in the fact to hear someone like you say that. And I mean, I know for me personally, this Nationals was a real refresher as to how important people see our area and how wonderful. I've said all along, it's not often that the Maritimes has the best of something. Everybody else has bigger things elsewhere. You have pro sports teams, high-end art galleries, all the sorts of things that people leave for. But I feel really happy to contribute to something that Maritimers can hold their head. I mean, PEI is the best place in Canada to play disc golf. I mean, we have such an amazing 4 courses that we use for Nationals this year. Plus, we have other courses that are, in some cases equal in stature and fun. And there's so many dedicated people who really put time and effort to make it what it is. So you're right. This is just a resilient community, and it is a deep, deep community that I'm very proud to be a part of.
So how now can people be the most help to you guys, aside from giving funds and aside from the people that can actually physically be there to help you guys rebuild? How can people help you guys the most in the Maritimes to make sure that you guys can move forward with this?
Well, I mean, honestly, I'm sure as we move forward in this process, we'll start to identify some very specific needs. And we're going to try to take care of as many of those internally as we can, obviously. But, going forward, I think, people were pretty excited. They saw that the Disc Golf Pro Tour has announced we're going to be a silver series that's going to be run as Canadian Nationals insofar as we're going to have amateurs. We actually had a small problem, as Luke kind of alluded to. That date is actually the Cavendish Beach Music Fest. And we had originally scheduled ourselves in September for our Discmania Open. It looks like that may be a more probable. The July date will not happen, just because of Cavendish and the lodging that goes on. So just an hour ago, Jeff Spring and I were on the phone, and we were hammering out some of the details. So in the next kind of 3 to 7 day pocket, you'll see the full calendar get some adjustments to it, and you'll see us in the Maritimes back that. And, you know, again, we drive a lot of this energy that we put in building these courses to run an event like this. So, you know, I'm not just saying to help us, but as something that I think benefits all of Canada. I think when that Discmania open registration opens up, you know, we had 450 that played this year. I'd love to see that number be 600 next year. And if that was in the realm of possible, we would love to invite as many people to what we consider Disc Golf Paradise as possible. And, you know, when all the details get finalized, we'd love to put that out through that channel. And we kind of, through CanDisc, which, you know, some people will know that I'm a part of, we have some other initiatives that are going to happen at the same time to, you know, try to unify or continue to unify disc golf in Canada. And so, you know, I don't want to say sit tight and do nothing, but right now, you know, that's kind of what we're going to do. After this, we really got to assess, and then we just kind of make the next step in the plan.
I think sit tight and do nothing is great advice. I think sometimes we want to do as much as we can, and I think it's hard sometimes, especially someone like me who's very high energy. I want to do whatever I can to help, and I was waiting for someone to reach out to me for this because of the same thing. And I think sometimes we can actually be a little bit disruptive, trying to go a little bit too much above and beyond, especially when there's people that I got to give a huge shout out to. I'm going to pull up this Facebook group right now, and I'm going to read off the names of this relief fund here because these people are just absolutely incredible. We've got Alain Levesque, Blake Reynolds, Chris Richard, David Huard, Duncan Dixon, Evan White, Luke Richard, Nick House, Tanis Trainer, and Trevor McDougall. And these folks are working their butts off to work together with Ben, with other people, to talk about how to do this and give them the time to figure out how to involve the rest of the community. And trust me, when they need us, they will let us know, and we can respond in full force.
It's an amazing connection that you've made there. Those, you know, a lot of those people within a year or two, you know, really didn't know each other, and they've all come together for a common goal and to really assess those things and to allocate it. And I mean, it's also a really great testament to see how you guys have done this in a nice, transparent and above board way to let people know that like these funds are going to go exactly where they need them. As Luke said, they have a matrix that they're trying to figure out. And, you know, truth is, this is like a multi-million-dollar storm, and this money will, you know, go to some tangible aspect that will make it better. But just the emotional support for myself and the people who are involved with these courses and putting on, this is, I mean, in the strangest of ways, it's a rejuvenating shot in the arm, you know, to really to energize us to do this as even better in the future.
Well, Ben, thank you so much, brother, for coming on here, for talking to us, for giving us an idea of what's going on. We've got 20 incredible prizes left to draw for, including, my gosh, some Ready Disc Golf Move Mobility programs. I need one of those. I definitely need one of those. Man, the Ottawa how many disc golf clubs have donated things? The Ottawa Disc Golf Club, disc golf clubs from out west, individual people, businesses. Like, you guys are all amazing. Thank you so much to the donors. Thank you to the crew. Thank you, Ben, for everything you've brought to the Maritimes. And 2023 is going to be one hell of a year. We can't wait to be there with you. And I will see you, sir, in September.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Have a great night, Ben. Thanks so much.
Cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ben Smith. While Ben was chatting, I put our last numbers in. Everything except for that Simon pack. I'll announce who those winners are now, but we're going to do our last keyword draw of the night too. And the keyword, folks, Maritime. No S on the end. Maritime. M-A-R-I-T-I-M-E. Maritime. Let's see those keywords flow in, and let's talk about some winners. Ready Disc Golf Move program won by Mikhail Gingras, and another one by Andrew Jones. Then we had a beautiful mid-90s San Marino AVR, and that went to the Dieppe Disc Demons. Nick Smith with his Halo Polecat collector set. That was a big one. And the winner of that is Rocky Levon Gould. Congratulations, Rocky. Toronto Open Discmania Mutant from Chainlink Disc Golf going to Kyle Horvath. A TSA Aura Pathfinder from the Disky Chicks going to Jane Logan. Ottawa Disc Golf Club prize pack from the Ottawa Disc Golf Club going to Lori Dotto. An Ali Mujica mystery mailer going to Carrie Neal. My voice is shot, folks. $100 gift card for JK Disc Golf. Congratulations, Nick Andrews. A Discmania mystery box Instinct from Lawrence Wong to Doyle McLennan. A Canadian Nationals Raider signed by Thomas Gilbert to Andrew McDonald. A 5-disc starter pack from Jerry Ann Brownbridge to Devin Duville. A Ready Disc Golf Move Mobility Program. I'm the most excited for this one to my good friend Nick Smith. Nick, we're going to do this Move program together 3 days a week before our rounds at ET Seton. You, me, Gut Be Gone, Zach Jolliffe, make us move. I will be your first testament, Zach. And I'm so sorry. I totally forget your partner's name who actually emailed me to donate this stuff from Ready Disc Golf. I'll look that up again. I'm so sorry about that. But thank you guys so much at Ready. Charles Crawford, you won a Red Isle Disc Golf Piwaka Waka from Andrew McDonald. Charles Crawford. Then we had Peter Kendrick and Emily Morrison donate a Lucid X Chameleon Verdict that went to John Leach. A King of Hearts mystery box from myself, Andrew LaFleur. Thank you so much. Andrew LaFleur is the co-owner of Ready Disc Golf. King of Hearts mystery box going to Ken Little. I'll make sure I include my own zero-time world champion stamp disc, Ken. One more move program to the lovely Heather Gilmore. Mishi Hilferink, he told me what this is, and I forgot to write it on the sheet. It is a VTX Star Destroyer. That's going to Lee Donovan. And a Latitude 64 Fuse from Peter and Emily going to Ryan Allister, folks. That is all of our prizes, but our final live draw buzz and our Simon Lizotte Mega Pack. First thing I want to do, thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. Evan White, I don't know if you're listening. I don't know if you have a total of how many donations actually came in through the stream. But ladies and gentlemen, our total raised just from ticket sales alone was $20,475. That is $20,475. And like Ben said, that means nothing compared to the emotion, the love. I'm getting emotional. Just what everyone showed towards the Maritimes. None of us understand the impact of this aside from the people who are there that have had to live this every day this week. I've got some really good friends in Florida. I would be absolutely remiss not to give a huge shout out to the people of Tampa and Florida. I have friends who are 2 feet underwater right now as well and not able to get out of their streets or get groceries or anything like that. Just like these amazing people of the Maritimes have been over this past little bit. Yes, Dominic, Mare is okay. All of my good friends there are absolutely okay. But it's so devastating. And until you experience this, you have no clue what it's like. I've got no clue what it's like. I can't even imagine. And that is why this was a no-brainer for me, a no question, to hop on, host this fundraiser. I've had the time of my life doing it this week. I would be completely lying if I didn't say I'm not going to go on my computer for a week after this. I'm so exhausted. But we're down to our last 2 prizes. I'm going to give you guys a couple more minutes to type Maritime in the chat. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to give away our final prize of the night. Our Simon Lizotte Mega Pack. Let's bring that up on screen, actually. I got that in here. Where is it? Here's the Simon Lizotte Mega Pack. Look at this, folks. 3 signed discs. We got a full tilt. We got this awesome stamp that I don't even know what it is. Yeah, that's a Lord Died MD3, sorry, signed as well. We've got the beautiful TSA jersey, the signed hat, the works. Simon, thank you so much for this incredible package. Y'all ready? Out of 5,920 people, the winner of our Simon Lizotte Grand Prize Pack is number 1,322. I'm going to give you guys the suspense while I type this in and see who our winner is. 1,322. Ladies and gentlemen, our winner, Jordan Ellis. Jordan Ellis, ladies and gentlemen, is the winner of that beautiful Simon Lizotte Mega Pack. Huge congratulations to you, Jordan Ellis. You are our Simon Lizotte Mega Pack winner. Damn, son. Huge congrats to you. I will ship that out to you directly. Anyone who won a prize from someone in the U.S., it's coming to me, and I will get it out to you as soon as possible. So thank you for that. Let's do our last prize, folks. Let's do our last prize. It's time. 112 eligible. We're going to roll it once. The winner of the beautiful Paul Macbeth 4-Claw Buzz. Maheen89. Maheen89. Please let us know who you are in the chat. Mahine 89. Maheen 89 is the winner of that 4-Claw Buzz. Who are you? Who are you, Maheen 89? Silence. Absolute silence. Kevin, you okay, pal? Mark Poirier! Mark Poirier! Congratulations! Winning yourself a beautiful 4x Buzz. And our final winner of the night. Ladies and gentlemen, that was one hell of a draw. Here's how this works. If you want a prize, head to our cheat sheet. The post of the cheat sheet I will post right to the page, pin it to the top, so it's at the top of the hub. When you get to the cheat sheet, you will see the donor of the prize under the column donor. Winner, please use the hub to find your donor. Contact the donor and they will have that prize shipped out to you as soon as possible. I'm asking everyone to be very patient with prize donors. I'd ask that you give them a week to get the prize out to you. Prize donors, if your winner hasn't contacted you within 48 hours, you can totally get in touch with them. We want to give everyone a chance to try to watch first, see the excitement that they won live on the cheat sheet. But donors, if your winner does not get in touch with you within 48 hours, please get in touch with them. Exchange addresses. That's a wrap, folks. Thank you guys so much for everything. This was an amazing week full of amazing people. Thank you all for the donations. Thank you all for everything. This was the Maritime Love Drive. My name's Brandon from Hobson-Heiser. Hey, don't be a stranger. We do Disc Golf Valley streams every week. Don't know what Disc Golf Valley is? Head to the Apple App Store, Google Play Store on your iPhone. Download it. Best digital disc game in the world. We run tournaments, we give away free prizes, and we have fun like this absolutely every week. Next Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern. Come join us. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell. You'll know when we're live. And I'm calling it a night. From Ontario to the West Coast, all the way to the East Coast. We love you, Canada. Have a fantastic night, everyone. We'll see you soon. You should smash that button, Nick Smith. You should smash that button. Thanks, everyone. Have a great night.